Good evening, film viewers and film lovers. I am Sathyendra. This is my channel, Sathyendra Film Critic. You have already seen me in many Tamil film reviews. Now I am planning to speak in English for the people who doesn't understand Tamil. Okay. Today we are going to speak about thug life. Many times I see the film 2-3 times because once you see a film, sometimes you can't understand everything. The human memory is very small. It can't register all the things what is happening in the film, shot by shot. So that's why I see many films many times, and I talk about it. So I whatever I missed in my first show, second show I get it. So that's the idea. So now we'll talk about Thug Life. Mani Ratnam and Kamal Hassan, great combination. And there are so many actors in the film. Nazir is there, Simbu is there, Trisha is there, Abhiram is there. There are a lot of actors are there. And I saw the film third time or fourth time. Actually, this film doesn't have any magical touch of Mani Ratnam. There is no magic of Mani Ratnam. There is no creativity of Mani Ratnam is appeared in this film. It's a good combination, Mani Ratnam and Kamal Hassan. And I saw the film and I was very disappointed. Because this story, it looks like it has happened in so many films, thousands of films. So I didn't find anything new. I didn't find anything new in this story. And I'm a great lover of Mani Ratnam, who's Roja, Bombay, Ponniyin Selvan, all I loved it. He's a great director. And Ponniyin Selvan, hats off. I don't think anybody would have done in another 1,000 years such a great film. Nobody would have attempted Ponniyin Selvan if Mani Ratnam had not done that film. And this film, everything fails. Everything fails. The film looks dull. There is no life in the film. There is no spirit in the film. So the film looks very academic. The film looks very academic. I mean, the film grammar is there. And there are 9 songs. You can't see any songs. Because most of the songs nowadays they shoot in the film, they put it in the fight scenes, action scenes, car chase scenes, like that. So I don't know why they take such songs. And many of the songs, it doesn't have a melody, but it has got some kind of speed in the song, like it may be Ghana, or it may be whatever Ghana or okay. So anything speed, even if it's not Ghana, the song will have some speed, and the music director has to follow that speed. He cannot put a slow music for a fast moving scene. So he has to do according to that. So here everything is failed. The 9 songs and nothing stays in our mind. There's one song very well Trisha sings. That's a lovely song. That's the best song in the film. And what happens is, as I was watching in YouTube since 5 days, Trisha comes with a sleeveless white blouse and white saree, and there are so many lovely shots with that costume. Looks extraordinary, and it also reminded me of Marilyn Monroe, the greatest beauty of Hollywood, 1950 or 40. I was reminded of that, but unfortunately, Trisha with that costume, white, it's not there in the film. But she comes. But actually, what they have done is, they didn't. That song is used. It goes for different cuts in different scenes, different shots, action shots like that. So the whole song was spoiled. That could have played completely on Trisha, I mean, in the bar, she looks so beautiful with two like this, hairstyle, two, I don't know what is the name of it, and it's not there. And another song is there, Panjuvarna Puve or something. That's very good. That's very much repeated. Otherwise, the film has no life. No life. Nothing is very, very touching in the scene. There's so many mistakes in the film. Mani Ratnam and many others make this mistake. I also spotted this mistake in Lokesh Kangraj's Leo, that they don't know how to break a scene. For example, don't bring a big scene with dialogues, which can have so many visuals. So like that, in this film, I'll give you 3-4 examples. For example, Kamal Hassan is taken by Nazir and Simbu group, and they want to push him in Nepal, and Kamal Hassan falls down on many branches of the trees, many branches like that, and he falls down and he goes into something like a pit, like iceberg, and that's not below, that's not believable. After that, somewhere he lights a fire and all. He was in such a terrific cold place. He won't be even also shivering. It's such a cold place, also in the ice glaciers, And it was not shown, and I was wondering, where did he get the matchbox and where did he get the lighter? He is all alone, It's like Robinson Crusoe's story. And Kamal sits in a train and tells, the Dharma Gurus of Nepal helped him and saved him and taught him self-protection fights for 2 years. So all this should be visually converted into so many shots. Don't tell the story in dialogues. So many people are asking me, if you whatever we do, whatever you are saying, already film is 3 hours length, it will go 3.5, 4 hours, No, not at all. But the only thing is you have to shoot the scenes, what I said, visually, not verbal. Visually, you can take that scene, which is in dialogues, split it into visuals and show it. And that, it can be only 1 minute, 1 minute and 6 shots. And it tells the story, don't have to tell in dialogues. No, it means you didn't know how to. Most of them say that after 3 years, after 4 years, after 2 years, so many things happen that you have to show visually if it is a very, very important scene. And in another scene, Vayapuri sits in a car and he narrates a story. And that also could have been visually shot and cut into visuals, so many visuals, That 2 minutes what he talks, you can cut it into some 25 to 30, 10 seconds visuals, it's cinema, it's not dialogues, it's not drama, so don't tell the story with, if it's a very, very important scene, you're explaining something very, very important, which happened for a long time, and which is very important in the story, tell in visuals. Also, Trisha tells her Bombay story, that is also not visualized, it's only in dialogues. And Kamal is shot by bullets and he comes to one girl, and cinematically she is supposed to be the girl whom he is searching. That is Simbu's sister. 25 years, in 25 years she is disappeared. She tells a story that is not there. And we don't know what happened to her until she becomes a doctor. The doctor thing is a very funny thing, And also in retro, we see the one girl is missing for some time and she becomes a doctor. And she's a veterinary doctor. Here she is a pediatrician. And it's very, very coincidental. And the story is same. In retro and here, like they take care of a person, who helps who protects their life. But actually, the whole scene where the Simbu's childhood father dies, it was taken very well in black and white. But suddenly when Kamal Hassan comes, he will carry that child and comes. And the police is trying to attack him. And the boy is almost half here. And that police person is staying very close, about 5 feet. And Kamal thinks that the child is guarding him against that police. Human guard. No, it is not. It's very, very badly shot because that boy only comes this person. The police person has got so much space to shoot here. And if you are a police person for a long time, you are very sure how to shoot, how to aim. Or you can shoot below the thigh. The boy is here. So that's not done. So it's not very logical. Even such small things should be done very nicely. And the little boys, Simbu and his father was buried, and they dig such a big hole, For one person, you don't need such a big burial digging, There you can bury about 3 Maruti cars. It's so big. I don't know why they dig such a big pit. It's a small things, but I have observed, and it was not very appealing and logical. It was out of place. And Simbu has nothing to do much perform. There's a lot of action, fight, everything. Otherwise, nobody is a competition in the film. Kamal to Simbu or Simbu to Kamal. Simbu's character is a very average character. And here and there he has got some emotional scenes. It's not done very well. Simbu talks to Trisha at the seashore. It's a very important scene, but it was shot like a TV serial. It was not at all impressive. Again, another scene, Kamal talks to Abhirami where she has gone mad and she is near the seashore. There is a very big scene, but the dialogues have written very well, but there is no life in that scene. There is no life. The dialogues are good. There is no life. So even that scene looks like a TV serial scene. So the whole film has got no life and no spirit in the film, Like when there is life and spirit, I get emotionally attached. I weep or laugh or I get scared. Nothing I could do in this film. Story is above average. And same story which has come in 1,000 films, every shot you can see it. Nothing new about this film. I don't know why Mani Ratnam failed and what happened. This film is it looks like an academic exercise. I never seen people in theatre clapping. Not even 1 or 2 scenes when Simbu comes, they clap. And I don't know why they clap, because some car comes, big chasing car, with a lot of dust rising from the ground and all. They see the car and they clap. Simbu is just sitting in the car, The stuntman is running the car. He has created the dust and all. So there are fans for Simbu and all, but like Vinay Tandivarvaya and all, Simbu's performance very, very nice, and his and Trisha's chemistry was very, very nice. And Abhirami's character little well developed, well sketched. No, otherwise Kamal sir has some problem in acting. Whatever he does, it doesn't look impressive. Sometimes he does artificial acting, sometimes he does overacting, and sometimes he does extra acting where it is not needed. Like there are so many problems in the story, in the performance, everything. And no audience. Today 25 seats are empty in the theatre. I watched it in Kamala Theatre. Almost 25 theatres are, but they didn't hype the film. they didn't hype it. There's not a big hype like what happened to Ajit's film, Good, Bad, Ugly. That was the biggest hype ever happened in the history of film industry. There's not much hype, except there's a small controversy, where Kamal spoke about the language Kannada and all, and there's not big hype except that the Kamal's team traveled to Kuala Lumpur and I think so to Karnataka also and Andhra and Kerala, everywhere they travel to promote the film. But a small thing which Kamal sir uttered about the language became a controversy, and it was out of context and it was not necessary. But it's a mistake happened by uh, by nature, every human being does it, and it was out of context because that stage was only for cinema, not for the languages. Only language experts will decide whether Kannada came from Tamil or Tamil came from Kannada or Hindi came from Sanskrit. So it's decided by the greatest linguistic scholars who study those subjects comparatively for 25 years, 30 years. So whatever we hear, we should not talk in media. Particularly if you are a very great celebrity, it will become a very big mistake. But Kamal Hassan is a very great person, very great human being. I'll pray that he will come out of that Karnataka problem and his film will be released in Karnataka. Thank you viewers for listening to me, Sathyendra, film critic. And henceforth I talk to you about all other languages. All these days I was talking only about Tamil films. I'll be talking about Malayalam film, Telugu films, Hindi films, good or bad, I'll be talking. So I also may get some non-Tamil speaking audience as friends and fans. Please kindly watch it, criticize it, be my subscribers and forward it to all the other people. Thanks a lot. Sathyendra, your film critic. Today is my birthday. I'm starting my Sathyendra Film Critic channel today. Thank you.